Hello, and welcome to my first recording of the semester. This week, we were assigned a temperature converter in Java. I had a hard time creating a temperature converter, so I modified some sample code. This is the sample code I modified. I want to give credit where credit is due. This is a Fahrenheit to Celsius converter from W3 Schools in Java. Import Java utility scanner. This gives you the ability to ask for input. Each Java program needs a class. This is the main method, and it's dealing with strings. Scanner input. We are now activating the ability to receive input from the user. This is the prompt. It's prompting the user to enter a degrees Fahrenheit. I chose to calculate 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and it comes out to about 18 Celsius. I did the math. Double Fahrenheit. It takes the input of Fahrenheit and it moves it on to the next step. Now, we want to go from Fahrenheit to Celsius, so this is the Celsius equation, and we plug in the input, which is 64, and then it's going to spit back that 64 degrees Fahrenheit will equal 18 degrees Celsius. Just about. Okay. So now, let's go to my program. I'm going to go into my command prompt. I will not be describing this process in future videos just because it's going to be the same every time. But just for this video, I am in my primary folder where all my programs are located. So now I will I'm in my primary folder where all my programs will be compiled. So I am going to press Alt-D and then CMD to get me into the command prompt. I'm hitting setup.bat to java.bat. Compile script. Temp converter.java. Now, I have a lot of errors here, and I don't fully understand why, seeing as I simply modified some code. But now I'm going to close this, and I am going to open up temp converter.java. Now, I looked up switch case. I actually got inspired to do switch case by a programming example I saw on javatutoring.com. And then I looked up a little bit more information on W3 Schools of how to do it. So this is my attempt. I am not going to explain this program too much because it's the exact same thing, except that I modified it. So I gave the ability to have input. I made a class. I have the strings. Now I added a scanner here. I added some input here so that I could have an input statement so that people can choose if they want to convert something from Fahrenheit to Celsius or from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Case 1 is the exact same program from W3 Schools, just about. And then case 2 is the exact same program, except I switched it so that people can convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit instead of from Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day or night whenever you've watched this. I'm going to close out of everything now.